Let's dive right into the days of our lives. Spoilers, Wednesday, July 22. Because honestly, the writers are just throwing everything at the wall right now, and I am so here for it, but also I am so tired. I've been staring at my screen for hours, trying to make sense of EJ's latest mess. And it is a massive mess. So let's just get into it. So, EJ DiMera, what is he even doing? Days of Our Lives, spoilers, Wednesday, July 22, tell us that EJ is spilling his absolute worst fears to Rita Lesley. Rita, by the way, who used to work for Stefano, which makes total sense because EJ is basically just wearing his dad's skin at this point. He even has the ring. He is so deep into this Coriseal arsenic cover-up that he actually planted drugs on Holly Jonas, a teenager, Nicole's daughter, and now he's crying to Rita about it. He's worried that framing Holly for drug use might actually push her into a real addiction. Like, really, EJ? You think? You think ruining a traumatized girl's life might have consequences? But of course, he justifies it. He tells Rita it was his best option. Let's be real. His best option was not poisoning the town in the first place and burying bad pills on Smith Island. But this fits the show's usual style, right? The DiMeras always do something horrific and then throw a pity party for themselves. Fans on social media are losing their minds over this. It's so cruel. What were they thinking? EJ is literally destroying a young girl's life just to protect DiMera Pharmaceuticals from a lawsuit. And Rita just sits there, enabling him, just like she enabled Stefano. It makes me sick, but it makes for great TV. And that brings us to poor Holly. A few episodes ago, we saw Tate find those planted pills, and now Holly is just spiraling. She slips out of her hospital room, probably trying to escape this nightmare, but Tate catches her. Or someone does. And she doubles down. She is denying it. And denying it. And denying it. She is screaming from the rooftops that she is not a drug addict. But Tate just looks at her with that judgmental stare. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Tate's lack of trust is completely shattering their relationship. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh on Tate. He's young, he's confused, he sees pills in her bag. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. He doesn't know about EJ's insane cover-up. But as a viewer, it is so painful to watch Holly beg the boy she loves to believe her, and he just doesn't. She's completely isolated. Think about Holly's history. She lost her dad, Daniel. She's been through so much trauma with Nicole, and now her boyfriend thinks she's a junkie because the CEO of a major corporation needed a scapegoat. It's tragic. It really is. So who is going to save Holly? Sarah Horton? But Sarah can't do it alone. She doesn't want to believe Holly is an addict either. She's a doctor. She knows Holly. So what does she do? She sends a massive SOS to Xander. Yes, Xander Kiriakis, the man she dumped because he couldn't stop doing illegal things. And now she needs him to do illegal things. The hypocrisy is just astounding, honestly. But I love it. I love it so much. Sarah knows that Brady, sweet, boring PI Brady, isn't going to break the rules the way Xander will. She needs Xander's mercenary skills to dig into DiMera Pharmaceuticals and find out where those pills really came from. And let's talk about the elephant in the room. Sarah and Xander, they are magnetic. They are toxic. They are everything. For every big thing that happens with them, I just feel this pull. The writers know exactly what they are doing. Brady is standing right there, telling Sarah he loves her, and she says it back, but the second she needs real help, she runs to Xander. It's like she's addicted to the danger he brings. I kind of changed my mind about Sarah lately. I used to think she was too good for Xander, but honestly, admitting it now, she's just as messy as he is. She likes the dark side. And Xander's going to eat this up. He gets to be her hero again. Fans are going to riot if they don't kiss during this investigation. Let's circle back to Brady for a second, because I just can't let this go. Brady is literally stepping into his father John Black's shoes. He joined Black Patch. He is trying to be the good guy, the hero. He promised Sarah he would solve this case the right way. And what does she do? She immediately runs to the guy who used to lock people in cages. It's so disrespectful to Brady, but it's also so incredibly human of Sarah. She is panicking. She lost her patient, Destiny, to these tainted drugs. She is watching Holly's life get destroyed. She doesn't have time for Brady's ethical police work. She needs Xander's brute force. And Xander? Oh, Xander is going to use this. He's been so jealous watching Sarah and Brady play house. He knows this is his way back in. He's going to play the knight in shining armor, even if his armor is covered in mud. I just know they are going to end up in some dangerous situation, hiding in a closet or something, and the sparks are going to fly. It's the oldest soap trope in the book, but it works every single time. Poor Brady is going to be left in the dust, and who actually feels bad for him? He always picks the wrong women anyway. Moving on to the hospital drama. Kayla Johnson corners Cat Greene with a proposal. Since EJ is losing his grip on the hospital ownership, Kayla offers Cat a job. A lifeline, really. A chance to get away from the DiMera toxicity. But Cat turns it down flat. Why? Because EJ wants her to be his personal assistant. And Cat needs to stay close to him for her ISA honey trap operation. But guys, is it really just a honey trap anymore? She is so deep undercover that she doesn't even know which way is up. Kayla is just trying to look out for her. Kayla knows what EJ is capable of. She knows the DiMera family destroys people. But Cat is stubborn. Cat is playing with fire. She is lying to EJ's face, pretending to be his loyal assistant, while reporting back to Rafe and the ISA. But EJ is a monster right now. If he finds out she's a spy, he will destroy her. I just don't get it. Why is she risking her life for this? Maybe she's actually falling for him. The chemistry is there, it's clunky, but it's there. The fans on social media are completely divided. Half think Cat is a mastermind, half think she's an idiot who is going to get herself killed. I'm leaning toward idiot, but we'll see. The writers are definitely setting up a massive reveal where EJ catches her snooping. He's already suspicious of everyone. He just kidnapped Kristen. If he can do that to his own sister, what is he going to do to Cat when he finds out she's a Fed? It's terrifying. And finally, let's look at the most bizarre team-up of the century. Gabi Hernandez and Leo Stark. Last week, Gabi was dealing with her daughter Ari hating her and moving out over that massive bribe to Liam. And she's dealing with scammers ripping off Gabi chic. But now, the notes say they are joining forces to find Gwen Rizczech. Gwen has disappeared, and concerns are growing. Why is Gabi helping Leo find Gwen? Maybe because Gabi has nothing else going on right now since Philip dumped her and Ari moved out. Gabi needs a distraction. She needs a project. And finding her former frenemy is just the ticket. And Leo is just desperate. He's been stalking Javi, trying to ruin Javi's relationship with Gus, but now he has a real crisis on his hands. His best friend is missing. Where is Gwen? Did EJ do something to her? EJ threatened her a few episodes ago, telling her to back off buying the hospital. Did he kidnap her like he kidnapped Kristen? Or is Kristen involved? Honestly, Gwen is a survivor, but she's messed with the wrong people this time. Leo and Gabi teaming up is going to be hilarious, though. The snark, the insults, the absolute chaos of these two trying to be detectives. It's the comic relief we desperately need right now because everything else is so dark. I just hope they find Gwen before EJ does something permanent. Or maybe they won't. Who knows with this show anymore? I mean, let's zoom out for a second. Look at the bigger pattern here. The show is completely leaning into the villain era for EJ. They are stripping away all his redeeming qualities. He's alienating Johnny. He's torturing Holly. He's kidnapping Kristen. He's probably disappeared Gwen. It feels different this time. Usually, EJ has some line he won't cross. Usually Sammy or his kids pull him back. But Johnny is disgusted by him. Susan tried to warn him, and he ignored her. He is fully Stefano now. And it makes everyone else's storylines so much more desperate. Sarah and Xander having to team up just to fight him. Cat risking her life to spy on him. Gabi and Leo having to play detective. It all revolves around EJ's massive ego and his desperate need to cover up the Coriseal poisoning. Honestly, I need a nap. This show is exhausting in the best way possible. I keep thinking they are going to wrap up this drug storyline, but they just keep digging deeper and deeper, and I am terrified for Holly. If Tate doesn't wake up and realize she's being framed, she might actually do something drastic. We've seen it before. The writers love to push these teens to the absolute brink. I just want someone to hug her. Is that too much to ask? Probably. It's Salem. Nobody gets a hug unless there's a knife in the other person's hand. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. I'm gonna go drink some coffee and stare at the wall until tomorrow's episode.